What's going on, everybody? Rob A here, and today we're taking a look at Mega Construx Masters of the Universe San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Battle Bones. This set has 431 pieces and retails for around $30. However, it is only available to purchase at San Diego Comic-Con, which is now over, unfortunately. I was unable to make it, again, unfortunately, but amazingly enough, Mega Construx actually contacted me recently and asked if I'd be interested in having a copy of this set, and I said, yes please, absolutely, that's amazing. And it is absolutely amazing. This set is under the Pro Builders line, which I think moving forward all of the Masters of the Universe sets are going to be, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't hold me to that. Anyway, this is the Battle Bones set, of course, based on the original Battle Bones toy from Mattel, so that is really, really neat. It's got all the same, it's got the same style for sure, and you also get 4 micro figures with this set. We've got actually a battle damage faker with some mechanical parts showing through, which is actually really, really cool. I didn't actually notice that in the promotional images. I thought it was just another copy of Faker, so that's really, really cool. We've got Man-at-Arms, who I think we've gotten in other sets. He looks very similar to the one from the Wind Raider set, albeit this guy does not have a mustache. We've got Teela with her snake armor, which is really, really neat. Because I've only previously gotten this snake armor in green with the Castle Grayskull set. And then we have Moss Man, who is actually flocked. He's got this fuzzy fur all over his body, and that is so amazing. The set also includes an air freshener, which I don't know. I haven't decided whether I'm actually going to open the air freshener or not. I may want to keep that mint in package. Yeah, so really, really cool. Checking out the side of the package, you can see you got Faker there with his robot arm and leg. This side, you've got Moss Man. And don't worry, they did show off at San Diego Comic-Con this year. They did show off that Moss Man will actually be available as part of the Heroes line. Looks like they're going to have a dedicated Heroes line to the Masters of the Universe subline, so no worries about that. It won't have fur, but it will still be a Moss Man figure set, is still really cool. Checking out the back, you can see that the carry case holds 8 figures. In the original Battle Bones set, it was just this big plastic this lizard-looking thing that just had a bunch of clips on it that you just like clip your He-Man figures into. And then it became Demon Dogs on Mystery Science Theater 3000. So, you know, you got that going for you. It comes with 20 accessories, and it can chomp them all in its mouth. Moss Man, Green Fur, Faker, Man-at-Arms, Teela, and Pine Air Freshener. Very, very cool. I am super excited about this set and super grateful to Mega Construx for sending along to me. You can see on the top there, this guy measures 16 inches long when fully completed, so that is really neat. So let's go ahead and get this guy built and check it out right now. Just very quickly want to show off the contents of the box. You get 3 bags here. They aren't numbered. You don't really need numbered bags when it's you know, only 3 bags. You see this one's got a ton of white pieces. Some little figure stands in there. Then we got this one, which has the air freshener included. A little string to hang it up, as well as little rubber pads that look like they go inside the ball joints to actually strengthen the ball joints, and that is an awesome idea, and I hope those are in use for the Game of Thrones dragon as well, because that would be really handy. You can see these are the ball joints themselves with the little indentations for those rubber bits. You've got a booklet here, which is actually has a little tab holding it closed. That's really neat. And then, of course, the figures inside their little tray as well. So, very, very cool. And that's just it for the contents. I'm going to go ahead and get it put together, and I'll see you guys in a Alright, so starting with the micro figures, let's take a look at Man-at-Arms here. And you can see he's a nice little representation of Man-at-Arms. So, many of you may already have this figure, or at least a version of this figure, if you got either the Wind Raider set, or Castle Grayskull, or the, I believe, the Collector pack, the Hero pack, rather, or just picked him up in the Heroes line. He looks really good. This version has no mustache. However, he does have all of his armor pieces represented, including his little blue wrist spikes, which are sliding around here. He comes with a little, just a club sort of a deal, an Eternian weird shaped, like, I always thought it looked like kind of a cookie cutter or something like that. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, that's Man-at-Arms. He's got some spots on his back so you can actually plug in his weapon, should you so desire to do so. And it looks kind of cool sticking up over his back. You can always hide his head down like that. He can turtle shell. Anyway, yeah, so that is Man-at-Arms. A really cool little figure. Next up, let's take a look at Teela. Now, Teela remains mostly unchanged from her Heroes line version, with a few exceptions. She does have her overall, the red is a little brighter. She does not have painted white trim on her boots, and her gold bits, or at least the spikes on her arms, and I believe her wrist gauntlets, or the wristbands are a little they're a little lighter in color. They're more of a coppery on the other version, as well as this staff is a lot taller here. But for the most part, the rest of the figure remains unchanged, with the exception of the snake hood, which I'll show off if you guys have not seen this. You do get a green version of this with Castle Grayskull as well, but it's really nice to have it in the red. And getting this off of her head is a little tricky, because her head does want to pop off when you do it, but it can be done just like that. And you can see there's Teela underneath. There you go. Her tiara is also not painted on this version. But you can see how the snake hood just goes underneath her chin and then just folds right up over her head like that. Very cool. And she's got her staff again, and a shield as well. So there is Teela. Moving right along, we'll go with Faker here. I keep wanting to say Fakor because that's like the most He-Man-ish name. Anyway, here is Faker, and he varies quite a bit from his Heroes line version. He's got a metallic chunk of his face revealed. He comes with pink accessories rather than the orange of the other. He still has the chest printing of the inner workings there. He's got one robot arm, which doesn't bend at the elbow, but it does swivel. It's from the Terminator line. He's got one robot thigh, also I believe from the Terminator line, but this one still maintains all of the normal articulation, so that's really cool. It's really neat to have this kind of revealed stuff. And he's got a robot bicep over on this side. Again, articulation is normal, so that's really, really neat. And again, pink sword, you got that going on. And his hair, I think, is a little bit brighter, but I think, and I'm not 100% sure on this, maybe not. I know on at least He-Man, I believe the hair comes off, so maybe this piece might just be stuck. I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. I don't plan on changing it anyway, but there is Faker. and he looks pretty good. I think I like this version a little bit more just because it does have so many differences. There is so much variation. It doesn't look like just a repainted He-Man. It actually looks like its own character, which I think is pretty neat. So I may actually have this one on display rather than the original version. Haven't decided yet, totally. And then last but certainly not least, we have Mossman, who is the brand new character out of this. He is a repainted Beastman figure, but this time in green, just as it was back in the day. This time in green, and this time he has, exclusive for San Diego Comic-Con, exclusive for this set, he has flocked green skin. It looks amazing, and I tell you, I gotta be honest, I'm pretty sure that the air freshener says that it's pine scented, and I didn't open it, to be honest with you, but I swear the entire time I was putting this set together, I smelled like OG Mossman, like the kind of weird, that mothball smell, which, no, it's not just my apartment, guys. I'm not 1,000, I mean, I am 1,000 years old, but it's not like, my apartment does not normally smell like Mossman, but in this instance, I swear while I was putting this set together, it smelled like old school Mossman, and I was honestly really happy about it. So yeah, obviously Mossman is awesome. He has the full range of articulation despite the flocking. I don't want to mess with him too much. Like, I'll pose him and then leave him in poses, just because I don't want to risk messing up the flocking. It doesn't feel like it's going to get messed up or anything. It feels nice and high quality and all that, but you know, you never can be too sure with this stuff, and you never can be too careful either. So I'm just gonna play it safe and not mess around too much with this guy. But he will be a fantastic display piece, and he comes with this nice copper club. I'll do one more close up on his face there. See that face. So that is the micro figures that come with this set. Let's take a quick look before we move on to the rest of the set at the air freshener here. This little bad boy is. I opted not to actually. It's actually really neat the way it gets put together. There's little pieces in here. They're actually like Mega Construx bricks that you put through this hole here, and it holds on to the string. But I chose in this instance, I'm not going to open up the air freshener right now. I'm going to kind of keep it mint in sealed package, because you know, once you open it up, it's going to start to lose that pine scent, and I want to keep that for as long as I can. You can see it says Mega Construx, Master of the Universe, Mossman on the back there. And I may actually source another one of these and open it up and maybe even hang it in my car. That'd be fun, right? But for now, I'm going to keep this in the package, but I'm sure it smells delightful. Right now, it just smells like plastic, but yeah, but really cool. And I like the way that they, you can kind of see it on the package here. I do like the way that they did it with the actual brick kind of holding everything together. So that's really cool. Onto Battle Bones itself. So first of all, this is a really neat little set. And one thing I do want to point out is I don't think I own any other thing with as many ball joints as this guy has. Seriously, all of the teeth here, all of the limbs, the back, the tail, everything. It's just all ball joints. Like, I don't even think I have an entire wave of Beast Wars figures with as many ball joints as this set has. And that's a good thing. So the midsection ball joints actually have those rubber stoppers I was talking about. And they do a great job of kind of holding everything in place. Even this big, huge front end gets held up unless I start wiggling it a lot, and it'll start to droop. But even that is like not bad at all. So I have very high hopes for the Drogon Game of Thrones set and the wings on that massive dragon. So really looking forward to that. Anyway, so here we have Battle Bones. As you can see, it is a demon dog from the very first season of Mystery Science Theater 3000. No, it's actually not. I mean, that is true, but this is not what that is. Anyway, yeah, Battle Bones. Really, really nice set here. And as you can see, its mouth is just stuffed with weapons. So many weapons. I'm not going to go over all of them, but you've got spears and pikes and axes and guns. And in here somewhere that I do want to point out is this, which I think is really cool, a gold Sword of Power for He-Man that I think I may end up actually putting this one with Castle Grayskull because I like it a lot. It looks really nice. So that's very, very cool. You got some pink weapons, you got blue weapons, you got black weapons, you got chrome, or not chrome, copper weapons, shields, and all kinds of really, really cool stuff. There's a ton of accessories in this set. And, you know, they've actually got the look and feel of Battle Bones down really well. Well, maybe not the feel, because the original Battle Bones was just this long, solid thing that had clips, and you just clip the guy in. But this actually is articulated very nicely. You get a lot of range of motion out of the backbone here. You get lots of cool poses and things like that. And then, you know, move the tail around however you want. So it's really, really nicely done. And so we've got a feature here for Battle Bones because it is, you know, by and large, a carrying case for your He-Man characters. And you can do just that. On either side of Battle Bones here, you got 4 posts with little tabs that you can use to plug your figures onto. And you just plug them on just like that. And Man-at-Arms may not go so quietly because he does have the 2 tabs here for his weapons. So just, you know, bear with me on that one. But, you know, it still works. Got him on there. And he's even got the carrying handles. These are actually fused onto these plates. These are like softer rubber handles, which are fused onto these plates, which are then put on here. And because of the way it all comes together, these are actually really solidly attached. So I have no worries that this is going to fall apart. So that's really, really cool. He may drool out some weapons, though, once in a while. I'll just pop those right back in. And the mouth does, as I said, the mouth does open and close quite, you know, he's got quite a large mouth, so you could even, you know, carry a figure in his mouth should you so desire to do so. We're just going to go ahead and get our little guys on here. Try to offset these so you can see what's up. Go. And there we go. Yeah, I'm leaving the bases on the figures. So what? And then, yeah, you've got your Battle Bones charging question mark into battle bones. Yeah, really, really nicely done. So the build itself, not a whole heck of a lot to talk about there, because it is really, it's a quick build. It's 430 pieces or so, so there's not too much going on there. The head is interesting to build. The rest of the body, it can be a little bit repetitive, but I think that is part of the reason Mega made this a convention exclusive, because it's kind of a niche set. It's kind of based on a niche idea, because not a lot of people may want a Battle Bones, you know. It may not be the most nostalgic thing for somebody to say, yeah, I want that carrying case for the He-Man toys. It's not like a proper vehicle, so it's a little bit weird, and it's all white, which, you know, kind of makes it more suitable for an exclusive, to where collectors are going to be like, yes, I want one of those because I want one of everything. And I think they did a really good job not only choosing this for that purpose, but also the way they went about it. You could order this set online, and then when you got to the convention, you just had to go to the booth and have them scan your ticket and get your number, and then that would confirm your order. And I think that's a really good way to do exclusives, so that people that want to do it don't have to spend their entire day waiting for a convention exclusive in one single line. It seemed, from everything I heard, it actually went really smoothly. I know there were some instances where they were having a hard time actually confirming people's orders, but from what I understand, they got most of it sorted out after the fact. So anyway, all that to say, it's a really, really nice set, and it opens up a lot of possibilities. Again, at Comic-Con, they showed off a lot of new stuff. Roton, I believe, was shown off, as well as the, what is it, Terror Peak or something? Mount Fear? I can't remember the name, I'm so sorry. But the bird jet thing, which, really, I'm super excited about it. And if it attaches to Castle Grayskull, I totally called it in my Grayskull review, so check that out and do that. But really, really pleased with how the Master of the Universe line is going. I cannot wait to see what else Mega Construx has up their sleeves. Really looking forward to it. So, with that said, that's pretty much all there is to talk about this guy. So I'm going to end the review here. I just want to say, again, really excited to see what else Mega Construx has for their Master of the Universe line. Now they have the slime from Breakout Beasts, so let's get a Fright Zone set already. Come on. Let's get Spydor. I need Spydor and all that. Anyway, I'm going to stop. But special thanks to Mega Construx for sending me this set. It really, really means so much to me that you guys have taken an interest in my channel and what I do here. I really, really do appreciate it. So, everybody watching, thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it. Mega Construx, thanks again. You guys are awesome. I hope one of these days I can actually get out to these conventions and chat with you guys in person, because I think it would be a pretty fun time. But in the meantime, thanks everybody for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.